Hello, first graders! I hope you really enjoyed your long weekend and that you're excited to get back to another week of learning. Today for Number Corner, we get to start a new month. So, since our new month of May started on Friday when we didn't have school, we're actually going to go through the calendar for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That way, we'll be able to see what we missed out on the weekend. So first, let's work on writing the date for today. So today, our new month is May, and since May is such a short word, we actually don't need to abbreviate it at all, so we can still write M-A-Y. So I want you to take out a pencil or a marker or some sort of writing utensil in your notebook and write down the date with me today. Today is May, and then I'm going to look at my calendar to see what day it is. I know it's Monday, that says Monday right there, and it's the first Monday in May, it's the 4th. So May 4th, put a comma, and then the year is still 2020. You can also call it 2020. So May 4th, 2020. Now down here, we need to write the shorter way to write the date with just the numbers. So we need to figure out which number month May is. Remember, January is the first month of the year, so let's sing our song to see what month May is. I'm going to put up one finger for each month, and when we get to May, we're going to stop and see how many fingers we've held up, which will tell us what number month May is. Ready? January, February, March, April, May. It's the 5th month. Okay, so with your marker or pencil, you're going to write a 5. Sorry, I'm going to write a 5. Mine seems to be having little issues. Write a 5 down at the bottom. I'll write mine in another spot. I'll write it up here. 5 slash, and remember it's the 4th day of May. 5 slash 4. And then we just write 20, and that is how we show that it's 2020. So you can write the date either way, 5/4/20 or May 4th, 2020. They're both correct. All right, so now let's look at our calendar markers. We have some fun colors here, and if you notice we have our little froggy, and something really important that you're going to need is in your Number Corner math journal. That's the one that's more green. You need to go to this page in your math journal, and it's page 63. Okay, so yours should look just like mine. It's the 120 chart, and we're using this because this month, Tad is hopping after something. He's trying to discover what it is, and we need to help him catch it by solving the clues that we're going to get each day on our calendar grid markers. And the calendar grid markers are all they're different colors, and whatever color the calendar marker is for this day, we're going to use that color to color in a certain number on our 120 chart. But first, we have to go to our calendar and read what it says we need to do, and then we'll get to use some colors. Okay, so on May 1st, which was Friday, our calendar grid says, "Here comes Tad, ready to explore. What did he see on 20 plus 4?" So in your Number Corner book, I want you to find 20. Okay, now we need to solve 20 plus 4. I bet a lot of you could do it in your brain. If that's a little bit difficult for you, I'm going to show you how to count forward 4 from 20. So here we are at 20. Then we're going to go down here to 21. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So now Tad is on 24. That's the first number he found. And what color is our calendar marker for the first? It's orange. So you need to get an orange marker or crayon, and we're going to color in number 24 with orange. I'm using a crayon, coloring it in. You should be coloring in yours too. Okay, now let's go to the second day of May. And that I see is purple, so I'm already going to get my purple crayon ready because I know that I'm going to need to color in a number with purple. Now, what's cool about this month is since on the 1st we ended on 24, now for the second day we're going to start on 24, but we have to follow the directions on this purple card. And it says that first, the frog, Tad, needs to hop down twice. Let's see what happens when he hops down. So right now we're on 24. If he takes one hop down, that's 34. That reminds me of one of our targets. Our target says I can add 10 and I can take away 10 from any number. Did you know that when you hop down on the 120 chart that you're adding 10 more? And did you know that when you hop up, you're taking away 10? So we're going to be learning how to add and subtract 10 from any number a lot this month. So let's go back to our card. It says take 2 hops down, which means we're going to hop down, we're going to add 10 more and then 10 again. So really we're adding 20. So 24 plus 10 is 34, plus another 10 is 44. Okay, so we're on 44. Let's look back to our card. Now it says take 2 hops to the left, and remember we're on 44. So when we go to the left on a 120 chart, we're taking away 1. When we go to the right on a 100s chart, we're doing plus 1. We're adding 1. But today, on May 2nd, Froggy is going to the left. So he's going to the left 1, so down to 43, and then down again to 42. So now we finished all of the directions. We hopped down twice, we hopped to the left twice. Color in 42 with a purple crayon or marker. Okay, now let's go to May 3rd. May 3rd was yesterday, Sunday. Sorry, not yesterday, 2 days ago. And it says that we have to start at 42, that's where we ended off, and now we're going to hop down 2. Remember when we hop down on the 100s chart, we're doing plus 10. If we're hopping down twice, how much are we actually adding? Did you say 20? Because 20 is correct. So we're starting at 42, hop down 1, which is 52, so we added 10. Hop down again, now it's 62, and that's where we ended. I still get to use purple because the card for May 3rd is purple, so color it in with purple. You should only have 24 colored in with orange, 42 colored in with purple, and 62 colored in with purple. Okay. Our next card is yellow, so I'm already going to get my yellow ready. We have we have here a little puzzle piece, okay, which I made bigger down here. So it says, right here I see the number 62, which is the one we just ended with. Here it is on my 120 chart. I see 62, then next to it is 63, then one down is 73, and little Froggy, little Tad, is on the number that's to the left of 54 and right above 63. What is that on your chart? It's this one right here, it's 53, because it's right above 63 and it's to the left of 54. So color that in with your yellow. All right, friends, we just colored in that 53, and I realized I made a mistake. I totally thought it was Monday today, and it's actually Tuesday. So I added our Tuesday card, okay, which means our date is wrong. So first, we need to fix that. It is not May 4th. It is May 5th. Silly me. Oops, I gotta get my black pen back out. So it's still the 5th month, so 5/5/20, and write May 5th. All right, friends, thanks for being patient with me. Teachers make a lot of mistakes too. So we're looking at our calendar marker for today, May 5th, and it is yellow as well. Do you see that tiny little number 53 right there? It means that Tad is starting on the 53 today, but then he's going to take 3 hops to the right. Do you remember what happens when we take 3 hops to the right, or 1 hop? It's doing plus 1. So if we're taking 3 hops, we're doing plus 3. Okay, so here I am starting at 53, just like my calendar marker tells me, and I'm going to hop 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. What did he land on? 56. So get out your yellow and color in 56 with your yellow. And this is our last one for today. You guys are so great for hanging in there. We got lucky today and got to do 5 days at once. Normally we only will be doing 1. All right, but I wanted to make sure you guys could do all of them because this, when Tad is done discovering all that he needs to discover in May, then there's going to be a special picture that he's going to find. All right, friends, so what I want you to notice and keep in mind getting ready for tomorrow is our learning targets. I already talked about one of them. We're working on adding 10 and taking away 10 from any number. That's going to really help you understand numbers from 1 all the way up to 120, okay? I also want you to focus on recognizing, describing, and extending patterns. Now what that means, let's start with recognizing. First, when we look at our calendar, we are going to see pattern with our calendar markers. Okay, we notice that some have words on them, some have arrows, some have this little puzzle piece with a missing number. Okay, I want you to try to figure out what the pattern is going to be. That means you're going to be able to recognize it. You can see it. Next, I want you to be able to describe it. That means you can tell me what the pattern is, or you could show it to your mom and be like, hey mom, check out this pattern I found on my calendar grid. Okay, lastly, I want you to be able to extend it. That means as soon as you know the pattern, you know what comes next. Right now, if the pattern is going to be orange, purple, purple, yellow, yellow, and let's say that was the whole pattern and it started over, I could tell you that the next one's going to be orange. But we don't know what the next one is yet because we haven't seen anything repeating yet. So we'll have to see what happens tomorrow when we flip over the card for May 6th. But those are 2 of your big learning targets for May Number Corner. And I can't wait to color in another square on our 120 chart with you tomorrow so that we can get closer to figuring out what Tad's hidden picture is. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow.